Why can't you see the game? Oh. Hello. Hello, lady, and thank you for your subscription. It is appreciated very much. I'm so sleepy. I'm so tired. But I didn't want to cancel the stream. So let's hope I wake up. Alright. I think everything works. How are you doing today? How are everyone doing today? I slept not even 6 hours, second day in a row, and then I walked around outside in this godforsaken weather. And that's why I'm tired and sleepy. Mikhail, welcome. Got a migraine, but starting to fight. Good, good. I used to suffer from frequent and very powerful migraines when I was around 18. Probably due to stress. Which girl is my favorite? Yuri. Just we match interests. You're sorry to hear that I had migraines, or you're sorry to hear that Monica? Hello? Welcome. This is the second time that happens. Mine was Monica, but I couldn't let her, so I went over to Natsuki. I suffered from stability until I was 16. Okay. As you can see, we have Monica here in chat, in YouTube chat. Say hello to her Twitch chat. Recently she was in our Twitch chat, but I think today she's went to YouTube. But yeah, well, welcome, Monica. I hope you will have fun. And forgive me because I am tired today. I'm trying to figure out what I was trying to do. Trying to fix something. Hi, Monica Nia. I like your nias. Okay, Monica is watching, so we have to get going. Okay. Again, this mini game of choosing words. Let's hope my voice can take it today. Unrestrained, sparkle blanket, uncontrollable, peaceful, vicious. I don't know, unrestrained. Yeah, you really like that. Ribbon, romance, tears. I don't know, alone. Sayori always jumps at sad things. Let's see. I'm betting that Sayori will jump at death. Yep. But we're trying to appeal to Yuri. Precious pink charm. Aura. Entropy. Hair, captive, melody, heartbeat. Okay, there's too many words. Shouldn't think that much. Infinite, tenacious, peace, journey, melancholy, broken. Sayuri. Depression. Sayuri, jump if you're depressed. Pain. Jesus. Girl, do you need help? Does she need help? Tragedy. I'm trying to appeal to Yuri. Please stop jumping, Sayuri. Judgment. Essence. Unending. Pleasure. Memories. Okay, let's get back to voicing. Let's see if I remember how to read. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Michał! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at you? What? Why don't we take a look at your parts, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to take a look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only two small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So that you were not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk. Or you planned to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Ah! I wasn't listening to her or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell me how to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved in like that, yes, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Hmm? Ah, did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Oh. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. That's... There's no way you could think that. Well, right though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess that there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Hehehe. Don't let her fool you. Sari knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys that she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if I weren't for the pub case. I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. did, did I slap her? What the fuck? Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Oh. What was? Huh? Cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in a plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a merry miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the pub case. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sally hacks the cookie. Wow, that's one way to appreciate a good cookie. I'm trying to adjust myself here in my seat, you know. Give me a moment. Okay. Oh. I have to drink more coffee. I have to wake up. Sayori hacks the cookie. By the way, Mikhail, you said that your favorite is Natsuki. Why? Just curious if you have anything specific. Jeez, just eat the cookie and just eat it. Sayori repeatedly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. A bit vital. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hehehe. Sarah gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez! Get it! I get it! Cookies in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Um! Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, hey, hey! Did you seriously just do that? Ha 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 ha! Mouthful, Sayori throws away to safety. Really, and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the classroom. Um, where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. Hmm, that's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular, after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Hehehe, that's true. Excuse me? Suddenly this door swings open. Sorry, I'm late. I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What took you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Ha ha ha. That makes no sense at all. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should learn play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once again I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Michał. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Ah, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not... not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Why did she go to the closet? No. Let me know how's my performance reading today. I feel like I can lose consciousness any second, to be honest. I really would use a power nap. but I was late already to the stream. I couldn't, postpone it any longer. But I need a moment of rest. Oh my god. Ah. Someone should slap me like really hard to wake me up. If you fall asleep mid-game, the girls might visit your dreams. Maybe. Uh, maybe I will go viral. There's anime right now, VTuber Legend, and it's about VTuber that forgot to turn off her stream and acted out of character and drank and said questionable things and went viral because of it. So maybe I should just do that. Give me. I have to lay down in my seat. Oh. I will be a little bit off screen for a little bit. Just give me a moment. I think I'm a little bit better. I will get some cold water on my face and be back. I'm always having I'm always imagining nightmare scenario. Being raided by a big streamer would be a dream, like 1,000 viewers, that would be great. But I always think, in moments like this when I don't feel the greatest, what if they raid me at this moment? Why if my big break will come when I feel not great? That's just a nightmare scenario. Lady, have you played Doki Doki by the way? Or watched it? Oh fuck, I forgot about something. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. Twitter just lied to me. I haven't, but I know the idea of it, alright? Yeah, I know the idea pretty well too. It got me. They spoiled me pretty badly, but we'll see. I don't know specifics, so I'm sure some things will surprise me. Hey Yuri! Eh? Ah, I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Ah, no. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Ah, yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time feel any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for myself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into a teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. I remembered something I have to check. Okay, great. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movement. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerism, especially because of her long legs. She appears elegant and methodical. I love me some good long legs. Okay, I might have the water. May have. Oh my god. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Right, as well. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Hmm? Where are you two off to? Uh, uh, we're just. Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of one person job, isn't it? That's, Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me, d- struggling a little bit today? Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Michał in club activities? Uh, my mouth gapes. I, I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Hmm, then let's go, Michał. Uh-huh. Really quickly exit the room, and I follow. Once in the hallway, Susanna puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. I just. Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I mean, you're just in love with me. That's natural, you know. Every person that comes into contact with me falls in love. Because how could you not, but. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Michał, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. No word is perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them all away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Ah, no. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would I do that? Friend, you say? Um, mm. She lifts her head. Michał, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, um, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Lily and I walked to the nearest water fountain. On with, once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Michał, do you like oolong tea? Ah, yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Resets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Mm. Now it's time to get the teapot. Uh, you really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. He refetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood to know. Is that so? I was I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Michał. It's very endearing. That's really wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I'll actually pour a cup of tea for each of us. Michał, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Eh? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have my back pains very regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of my... Ah! I... Your posture, right? Always hunch over like that while reading. Yes! She wanted to say boobs. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that is kept hidden from Sire's candy ladder. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Julia and I then sit against the wall teacups at our sides. As even think we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can sit well. Mary slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Mary was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Eh? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudged on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Ah, she's so cute. How cool can you not love a good bookworm? Mm. But I need to take frequent breaks today. I'm realizing I should have delayed the stream by half an hour and take the power nap. So, uh, let me do it right now. We're doing it live. Just 2 minutes of a nap. Just 2 minutes. I did. Oh my god. By the way, with Levi subscribing, we reached the sub goal, so we're going to. I'm going to finish up the emotes and post all of them. Soon. A lot of them will be follower only, but there will be some new sub ones. Okay. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of what I'm reading it from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuria is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate. And I hold it up to Yuri. Oh my god, I'm feeling her. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this chewing was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri expression suddenly breaks. Did I just? Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Michał. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Ah, that's... well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. Yes, that's something that's friends do. Friends also help each other undress, and they help each other clean their back. Homies kiss each other good night as well, so we should do that today. We can do it in the lips, why not? That's what true homies do. I know. I even shudder at the idea about really, really close friends. Uh, hold hands. We could do it right now. You know, there's a lot of things that only friends do. I am sure we can experience everything together, Yuri. My friend just steal the toppings of my pizza. What is the useful behavior? Oh, is this useful behavior? They just want to take away the toppings you don't like. They are not sure which topping you don't like and which ones you like. So to be sure, they are taking everything. Okay. Right. Just expecting a few things. Okay. Oh, I should do that. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. Ah, I see. The situation has gotten really tense. He tries to return to the book. Let's just kiss right here and right now. Let's just undress. Let's do it on the floor. I cannot take this tension, this sexual tension that built up between us. But I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. Hmm. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling onto the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Ah, before Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Whoa. Ah! Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Michał, can you help Yuri put away the tea stuff away? Oh. Michał, can you help Yuri put away the tea stuff away, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll, I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I keep up the pick. I pick up the bags of chocolate. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. I think talking with Yuri right now would be kind of awkward, so let's show our poem to Monica. Hi again, Michał. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon we'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, that sounds good. Feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style. But the Imaginary is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in your writing style? Hmm, I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature. It's like a light turns on inside her. Mm-hmm. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Right. Did I say it or did she say it? Ah, trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just mean that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. Uh, uh, and you completely misunderstood. Hahaha, calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent. Grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing at chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. She's going through stuff. You. Is this poem about you? Do you want to be saved? Welcome, Graham. How are you doing today? Oh, lady, are you listening right now? I remembered something. Oh, yes, you are here. Um, because you're the founder, one of in my stream, you'll get a chibi. I will draw a chibi for you. So, hope I would prefer to draw a chibi of you, of your OC if you have one. If you don't, just describe something to me, and I will do my best. Send me some references maybe on Discord. If you have no idea, then we can think of something else, but I would prefer to draw you. Load me. Oh, I found this. Yeah, no problem. Load me. I mean, I can load in you. Hmm. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Hahaha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like that. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing that I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like a magic. The way I wrote the lines, really short, makes it feel like they trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Too many games. Uh, did you guys, when you played a lot of a game, for example Minecraft, uh, did you had this thing when you left to go play outside after playing hours and hours of Minecraft and saw the world in blocks? Or when you played hours and hours of Assassin's Creed and and you just looked at building and wondered where you can grab onto to climb it? I feel like Monica is going through this. Thanks for listening. Mm-mm-hmm. Okay, let's go to Sayori. Not really, but when I consume a lot of I think I started dreaming in it, if that makes sense. Like I was reading the Mavlov series, and after I started dreaming the chat boxes. I also had a thing when I read a lot of books, I started acting more like characters. I'm a chameleon. Chameleon? How did I say it right in English? I just start adapting, and I don't like I'm not doing it entirely consciously. It just my brain works like that and thinks like this character. For example, I remember I was reading a book with a character that grants a lot and is dark and mysterious, you know. Maybe not dark, but just not a much of a speaker, a man of a few words. And after reading like 10 books in a series with this character in it, I just, I was in the mindset of this character. So when I went out and met with friends, I was like, hmm, hmm, yeah, I would say so. Mm-hmm. How I was not social at all. I just turned into an NPC that's with a few sound bites. Huh? Oh my goodness! This is so good, Michał! Huh? I love it! Especially after yesterday's poem. Hold honest sometimes, Sayori. No, but really, I wanna put this on my wall. Can I? Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Michał's poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sari hugs the shit against her chest. Mm, my heart. If someone did that to me, I would melt away and just put the ring on them. Right there and there. If I ever show someone my writing and they take the piece of paper and start hugging it, I'm done. I'm fulfilled in life. I can die. Or, if I ever put out a stream where you guys hug the screen, the same feeling. You're so weird, Sayori. Well, I'm alive. I regenerated. Good thing I'm immortal. In the void I reside. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is an important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Hmm, why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you wanted to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh, well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. Let's see. Hmm. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, something. Sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. Wait, did I say it? Oh, is she talking to herself? I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain clouds in your head, a sad poem can help you give the rain clouds a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. So, Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh? Is it? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing myself. My feelings, after all. Thanks, Michał. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Oh, this is a long one. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine are rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. I have a phone call. Okay, let's continue. uh, there's no item to. Okay. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is at starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Okay. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friends, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my finger go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all alone, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do you want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards, all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They are shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Wow. This is actually a heartbreaking poem from her because it like it basically says that she gives all her happiness away to her friends. Like she stresses over it. She tries to dig into her dreams, into her thoughts, looking for happy thoughts, uh, for happy dreams to share with her friends. But it's getting harder and harder, and there's less and less left in her head, and uh, it's. I'm obviously also getting influenced by the my interpretation by the thing that she always jumps at depressing words when we're writing poems. But I think I would get mostly the meaning anyway. So uh, if our protagonist has any amount of IQ, any social awareness, he would realize he should talk with her more seriously. So we'll see if he's stupid or not. I don't know, this poem really touched my heart for some reason. Like, it started kinda mid, but by the end, I'm like, poor girl, I want to help her. Oh, okay, I think he got something. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about this. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Ah, thanks. I feel like I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like a magic. We've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. um, Cyrus always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Yeah, there's no hope for this dude. He's just like, wow, you express your feelings. I didn't expect this kind of feelings from you, and it's well written. Well, great, keep going. Like, dude, he recognized that something is not right, and he ignored this. What a man he is. Hmm, I like your last one better. Eh? Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. Uh, that may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. Yeah, just also calling it creepy. I mean, I was like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancier and more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Uh, Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. You always head over the hills for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that bullshit. Ha! Making reader look so hard for all this deep mining is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. Uh, I think she has trouble deciphering the meaning. Or maybe just the owners that enjoy doing that. That's fair too. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. Yeah, same. I mean, I think the same. Everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is the best one. So, fair enough. Um. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe learn something. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wrinkly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spiders lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Well, that's all toxic. I don't know if we're meant to take it literally. Let's hear her. I think I have the biggest trouble understanding her poems. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Pinning turned into billing. Maybe. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Ah, so she's not a self-insert. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everything thinks my... that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. Ah, so she's Amy in this poem. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? And it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think and not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Oh, okay, now to our girl. Our girlfriend, dare I say, Yuri. Look at, like, she's ready. Look at this pose, she's already ready, inviting us, with this alluring gaze and blushing face. Hands behind back, exposing her chest. And inviting to conversation. I'm not saying, when people have crossed arms in front of their chest, it means they're guarded. When they have behind their back, it means they're open to conversation, which Yuri seems to. She's ready for us. Let's see what you've written for today. Whoa. Yuri starts at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Michał, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imaginary. Very visible swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think up before she speaks, so for that I practiced patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like that, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people will just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Meh. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. She doesn't have friends, you idiot. I don't like this Michał inside the game. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. No, don't say phrases like that. If it's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night, while I was slicing bread or a quick guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies ordinary human. As an ordinary human, they could have chosen better font. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its place and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. I don't like to focus on the knife with the raccoon. Yuri, don't do it. Don't do it, Yuri. Soap. I will still love you, but we can avoid this. The very same light that glistens in the eye of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I am merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry, more and more frequently, so my breath is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Frolvian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Okay, this one is pretty hard to understand the meaning of, because a lot of focus on the knife, on the bread and raccoon, and the moon. I don't really get it. Let's look at it again. In the dead of night, we're slicing bread for a guilty snack. I'm touching by kind by scattering of raccoon outside my window. It was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendency as an ordinary human. I think she got the raccoon to weapon her and then killed it for fun. You know, with Fury, it's a lot more nuanced and about imaginary, so I'm not sure if we should take it so literally. I'm not sure, maybe we'll learn later that she did kill a raccoon. I mean, it doesn't seem... I think it's about, if I'm her, because she knows that she isn't supposed to use the knife. Like she kind of is focused on just slicing the bread and giving it to the raccoon. She knows she shouldn't eat bread at night because it's a guilty snack. She knows she shouldn't feed the raccoon because it's bad, you know, the raccoon will keep coming back, and she probably shouldn't play with knives as well. So I think it's about, uh, you know, allowing yourself to go with your dark desires, your dark habits. That's my interpretation. Or maybe it's just about feeding a raccoon and then later killing it. Who knows? Let's see what she says. I was slightly more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express my vivid imaginary and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. I should share my writing. I once write a backstory, a little short story, a snippet from a backstory of my tabletop character. and it's also kind of ethereal. Ethereal is the word, right word? I don't know. Kind of dreamy. So I think it would be. It's on my Discord, but I would like maybe hear live feedback someday. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Okay, I was kind of right. Maybe not dark desires, but unusual hobbies. More maybe both. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Hmm? Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About something on being ridiculed for a strange interest? Eh? She... she did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's, well, that's interesting. To me, she seems like that kind of person who'd make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. If I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Michał. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now, I must feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's really nothing. No, you're smiling sincerely at me. Let's just hug. Hug with me, please. I cannot hold it in. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Cheap viewers, eh? Okay, Paolo, I have bad news. Not long ago, I had a bot uh, saying free viewers. You know, advertising free viewers. So I think you lost the competition, so you're getting banned. Am I? Okay. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sari has people working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Oh, okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. I mixed up my voices. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So you're speculating it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hehe. Sorry, who's been coloring a poster holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those poster apps, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. I just didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. Understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. So a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. Hmm. But I still think we should give it out our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put out a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if we all take it standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Hmm. Natsuki and Yuri remained silent. Sayori looked worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Oh, well, maybe, but... It's like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Hello, Lailani. Welcome. How are you doing? Thank you for saying hello. Oh, thanks, Natsuki. How about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is the sudden? Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel at least more comfortable. Can I go next? Ah, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. You're doing well. Good to hear. Good to hear. Good to get ready for the day. Oh, okay. Good luck with your day. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting poem. her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply unnatural? Bye! I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sari looks amazed. Yuri has intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was... that was so good, Monica! Haha, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? Ah, I'll go next. What? Yuri smiled up all of a sudden. Yuri clashes a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her hand down, she walks up quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Sayori. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Her voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering voice transforms into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with the perfect timing. This may be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she is finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. I... It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, guess I'm next then. Sari hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one called My Middle. Ah! Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Ah, try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Perhaps I am. Welcome, friend. Welcome, Steak, to the stream. How are you doing? Technically speaking, I am from another world. But it's basically Poland. Okay then. Sari begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly chilly like a Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think of much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It likes I get to reach more deeply into someone's thought when I through when I it's like I got to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. I feel good. Don't mind if I don't disclose this information, just don't start saying it. I'm on an European time zone. Hello, Palad, welcome to the stream. Sorry finishes and we upload. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Hehe, even Miho liked it. Guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Hehehe. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay! Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Miho. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Miho lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The whole poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem... What? When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's not Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down after it's giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She halves back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? It's for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put out whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess it is in that case. You won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Maybe make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasant surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the collab and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep! Look at you two, always been going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Hehehe. Jeez, guys. Don't make it such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Michał, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from Ariel. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. How did you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I would walk with her. One person can monopolize me. Like, I would say, with Sayori, I would still walk frequently, but once in a while I can walk with other people. But, wait. Monica said we should save, so let's save. I would walk home with Yuri. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does she thought of that make my heart pound? Given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it! Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Hello, Steve Shifter, to the stream. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. You have wonderful day. Or it starts being wonderful right now, with this moment, with this follow. Welcome. Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody's in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation dries off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in with such a weird question. Can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay. Let's save again. And I have to go to the apothecary, to the drugstore, buy something. And while I am at it, I would go with my dogs. So we're going to go on a break, like more than 10 minutes. The timer will say 10 minutes because I would have to adjust that, but I'm lazy. But it will be like closer to 15-20. Okay, but good news, I feel more woken up, more lively than at the beginning of the stream, so that's good. Okay, 15 to 20 minute break, and we'll be back. I'm back. I apologize for this extended break, but I had to take care of my home responsibilities. I'm sweaty. It's always nice when I come back and people are still waiting in chat, so thank you, lady. It's all the streamer's biggest nightmare that people will live if they step away for a second. Okay. Let's continue. And we're committing to Yuri. So, depression. Yay! Sire jumps. Incongruent. Intellectual. Disarray. Rain cloud. Infallible. Climax. Pure. Empty. Infinite. Secretive. Suicide. Hopeless. Vicious. Learn English with Michał. Pleasure. Sadness. Lucky. Nature. Vanilla. Extraordinary. Okay. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. Haha. I must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. I'm gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Quickly, make fun of her. She has specific tastes. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? Eh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you, of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon-Ika. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. I get the joke because I know some Japanese. Huh? Monica breaking the fourth wall. Ah, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Hehehe. Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? We're spacing out again. Ah, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go and talk to everyone else. Uh-huh. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Like that's the answer. If you want to show you're fine to someone, just smile like you're stupid. Sorry shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I will glance at Sayori before turning my back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Michał, what's up? Hey, this might be sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's thinly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the only one asking you, Michał. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it to now. No, no. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking with her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Michał. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sally talks about you more than anyone else, you know? Eh? She's been she's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. There's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sally is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not like any different now that it always has been. You're so funny, Michał. You're so stupid, my game counterpart. I want to smack him, drag his face across a desk, and slam it into the floor, and then slam my foot onto his face. He's making me violent. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Uh, I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Ah, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. However, I watch her kneel down to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sighed and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. And I'm going to do that. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weight on me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book, but she looks away just as quickly with flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So, I have no choice but to approach her myself. But now it's a little easier for me to do so. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted me to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who will really willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, but if you would prefer to share what's in your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a bit out of today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Anyhow, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And here are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think that there might be something behind it after all? Hmm, I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just gonna... We're just good friends, that's all. Ah, Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries aren't told even to themselves, And you, as someone honest and caring, may cover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be very unfortunate patient to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Ah, that's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with that. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time that passes, Monica calls out to the clubroom. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. Wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Okay, let's go to Monica. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, enjoy me reading, enjoying my voicing. If you have any feedback, uh, positive or negative, please let me know. Or anything you dislike. I know that I'm certainly what's it what is called stutter sometimes, on words. I'm trying to fix that, but that's something I dealt with my whole life, regardless of language. I just slur some of the words as well. I'm trying to practice my speaking, and I think I'm getting better. I'm proud of myself, but still, it takes me a bit. Also, the more I read, the harder it gets. But on the other hand, my voice doesn't hurt yet. Because, like at Friday when we did this, at 2 hour mark, I was starting to struggle. But so far, I'm still good. So that's good. Hey, Michał, have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in the scope is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people. I'll have it to get. I'll have to. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'll have. I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It will also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style gotten so refined, Michał. Lou's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. I've been um I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words this past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how they did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, the answer is we're just two nerds that vibe with, have the same energy and have the same interest, and and also we're in love with each other, but we don't want to admit it to ourselves. So there's that. What the fuck happened? Someone snapped my neck there. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. Hmm. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. Yes, I love her, I love her. I want to copulate with her, I want to take her to romantic dates. I want to write together, I want to read together. And is this information you want to hear, Monica? Is this much okay with you? Hahaha, it's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the clubroom every day. Reading the edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright, I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. I hope she will open herself whole to me. So if something bad happens, while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. Say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't mean it that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Uh, alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a father, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist, but when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the tim, timid sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more, gentle as a father. A dry quill, expressionless, while a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I found uh, every answer, all of which amounts to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend, your legend does not exist. Well, this. Ah, and with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Hmm. It's more complicated, this one is, to understand than other ones. Trying to really did understand it better. I mean, I guess it's about discovering meaningless of your life. I don't know. This one's hard. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. It was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put that much into thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? No, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. That's just, everyone depressed. But I think that was what was. Oh my god! It It was the topic of her poem that you're searching for meaning, but when you find it, you don't have any meaning left, so you feel meaningless. Haha, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that! Well, who's saying that? Why are we saying one-dimensional creatures when we should say two-dimensional and step of that is three-dimensional? That's an interesting thought. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response, so something you put so much into. But if you want other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or bad, or okay or bad, then we'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the thing you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's more, it's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, let's go to Yuri this time. First, after Monica. Michał, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Really, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Really gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never been shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? He's so stupid. Well, Julie smiled sadly. Anyhow, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it, anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know, and those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. No, people don't make fun of your body type in that way, Yuri. They teasing you because they are jealous or they want or they like it. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you. I'm not know-it-all, Michał. I'm the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. It wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Michał. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if people, or other people, don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you say? Um, if we put it that way. Yeah, we really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri put her hands in her hand. Yuri put her head in her hands. But this time, she's smiling as she does. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. She's so cute. God damn it. She's so cute. That was a really nice scene. I really like that one. Oh, we have a sequel. Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The terrors of my lair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. The heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer. Closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the straight light. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arms. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling a warmth before? Giving up to on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overstated. I touch his hand, the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. It's just about falling in love. About falling in love with me. She couldn't be more clear. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Mm-hmm. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poem usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know know if it'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri is giving an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So, thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again tried to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can. Hmm. The poem is. Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Really nuts. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. Guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat, so I can put her poem away. God damn it, I love Yuri. Can I buy her? Like a real version. That's why I'm okay with AI and Android takeover. If I get my own personalized Yuri, then I'm fine with it. It doesn't mean if she's real or not. Does it mean to be real anyway? She's real to me, god damn it. Hmm, this one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah, it doesn't blow me away. But that's nothing I really hate about it. It's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If we were meant for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Mhm. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight. I see that sparkles with brilliant light. That the walls in your minds will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way you thought that had left you a long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Oh, I died. I have to change the camera. Um, with streams like that, it's always hard to tell how much people enjoy it. I know that you lady, you're here, but chat is pretty silent, so I never know. I see people lurking, but it's always hard to guess for sure. Okay, let's continue this. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in a sunbeams and hold my hand, wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Let's set you free in my windy sail, and remember that reason you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that daydream about you each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way thought that had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. This seems like a response to Cyrus yesterday's poem. Like, is she into? Is she into her? I support it. They should date each other. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So we decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later. Well, yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. I see. Solmi tells me that the poem Yuri showed me isn't the one she plans on sharing with everyone else. Oh, nice, personalized. Yeah, there's always one Yuri par. There should be always be one Yuri par. There should be always be more Yuri in the world. Hello, Gravity, welcome. How are you doing the past 2 days? I don't remember if I've seen you yesterday. It's all bros together. I think you stopped by. But we haven't talked, so how are you doing? Of course, I chose not to mention that to Natsuki. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. And the very least, it was good practice. Yesterday was kind of a blur. Yeah, for me too. I mean, every day is a blur for me. Like, really, every day. Sayori, are you good? Hmm. Hmm. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh, I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. We're making new friends, just like I was hoping. Hey, I put the things in this that you would like about death, depression. So give me a break, okay? I put in something little for you. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Michał. Sayori? Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. It's so stupid! Don't back down so easily, you idiot! Kind of hot here, although apparently it's only actually 28 degrees, feels hotter than that. It's 20 degrees for me right now, so it's good. Today's weather wasn't so bad. I can't move this guy. PSA. If you feel like your friend is not doing okay, and they tell you to, no, don't worry, go play with everyone else. You shouldn't press too hard, but it doesn't mean that you should back down completely. You should say something uh, like you should insist a few more times that I'm here for you. You're my friend too. I will play with everyone, but I want you to be there because you're important to me. Well, I didn't want a group of friends where you're not in it. You're a bit of sunshine in my world. And you make every day better for me. Like, he should say something like that and then say, but if you need to be left alone, I will. But no, he will say just, if you insist. I'm so mad at this guy. Female Raven skin. Hello Raven, welcome to this stream. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it very much. I hope you're doing wonderfully today. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sorry? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling okay. Well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Well, why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something that sounds a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing that club. Catchphrase? I didn't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to that. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Don't say that! In your box, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayuri isn't here. Ah. What was her catchphrase? I didn't even pay attention. It seems you're right. Ah. Sayuri always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run out to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please, show some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all times not to go home with her, you pick that time when she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovely. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Terry will be helping me design them. And as of for Yuri, Yuri, you can, uh, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki pounding too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayuri enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder now on you when she's not around. Ah, that may be the case. But if I can't also be the leader of my own, on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? So, you should make some banners and decoration to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Her expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Her mind is already racing, I see. That's great. Will be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Michał. The one who is truly useless. Haha, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. Would be really appreciated. I would be really appreciative of that. Ah, that's was Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? Ah, I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if I don't know how to bake. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Michał may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on! I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like you're just making excuses for Michał too. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Michał to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Michał, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case. Everyone looks stressed at me. Jesus. Okay, important choice. I feel like this is the most important choice. We've been doing Curie route, but I feel like that's not the right call right now. I would love to spend some time with her, but I feel like I should manage with other people. So I'm thinking of Monica or Sayuri. Sayuri seemed in a bad space, so I feel like I should be a good friend and actually do my job of being a good friend and being there for her. But I'm also getting hungry. Give me a moment. I'm going to also get something to drink before we make a decision. You can cast your votes in chat while I'm gone. Sorry, I'm back. Okay. I vote with Sayori. Frog March claims to be a better friend. Yeah. I don't like Natsuki, but I hung out with her when I played the game, so maybe Yuri? Yeah. Uh, yeah, I'm leaning towards Sayori as well. Let me only eat those foam bananas with chocolate. I need a snack. I have not eaten a lot today. Sayori it is. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and... But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Fuck! We're blocked from being a good friend. The game's just... Fuck. Okay, Monica. Yuri, I love you, but I would love you to materialize right besides me, you know? But, uh, this is important, I feel. Socializing with other members. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you pick me. Hold on a second. Yeah, Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Michał was the one who... Ah, that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. We're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any alternate motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want or if we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. Um. Uh, so, are you guys going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logically for me how to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. We really blocked from responsible choice. Okay, Yuri it is. But I gave it a chance for Monica. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying... Ugh. So, you'll be helping Yuri then, Michał? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. This is great to hear. I have a bit of a problem because my Yuri and Monica's voice are similar, very similar, but just, you know, Yuri is like this, and Monica is like this, a bit higher and more confident. The same kind of, like I don't have a big repertoire of voices, especially female voices. I have to practice more. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited might not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Michał? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling on me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for that. I didn't really know why Michał picked me. And also... it's because I love you, Yuri. I said it a bunch of times, I will say it a million more. Your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kinda surprised though. Oh, why? Um, well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. But I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. You know, if they start just kissing with each other, Natsuki and Yuri, I will be also fine with it and I will step aside. Natsuki, you can have Yuri. Because, funnily enough, Yuri is always more important than my own desires. I will be fulfilled by Yuri. So please go ahead. If you want to date, guys, you have my permission. I would love to be involved with that, but I don't need to be. Just you guys have fun. When she already has trouble with words trying to cheer someone up, must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I can't appreciate that. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. Hmm? You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. Ah, I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. It's okay. A lot of people don't even try to do voices. Even just trying means we'll get better, bit by bit. That's what I think. I hope that's the truth, and thank you for saying that. But also, you know, that's a low bar. I I I I want to be better. I value myself higher and my streams. Mostly my streams. I want them to be good, you know. I want to be good experience to you guys. Because if they are not, why are you even here? They have to be amazing. They have to be the best thing you ever saw. Well, at least that's the mindset I have. Because obviously they can't be. And I'm trying as much as I can, but you know, there are days when I don't have energy, and that's also fine, but I'm still trying whatever I can do to do a well performance. Because streaming is performance, you know, in some way. At least I treat it as such. If I wasn't performing, I would just sit silently here and maybe sometimes commenting quietly. Mhm. um, eh? I turn around. Sorry, I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. You're right. I can't believe that slipped in my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. Hope I can manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Michał. I think that will make a very productive team. I don't think we'll make a productive team. We're just going to kiss each other the whole time. You know? So, that was a mistake from productive standpoint. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? Hmm, I don't know. It's difficult to come up with another reason you might have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? I. Yuri thinks really hard. Again. She looked straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Ah, I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door, and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what will might end up happening when we're outside of school? She even told me she was looking forward to it. What what kind of underwear would she will be wearing? Do you think she will wear a special underwear? I should clean myself there too. Should I wear a special underwear as well? I think nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. But if there's even a slight chance, I should prepare. I shake my hand. Ahead. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Especially like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Fresh bread and sharp knife. And a raccoon following her. It's already Sunday. Time passes fast. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I've heard a thing from Sayuri since she left club early the other day. You idiot! You're supposed to contact her. Oh my god. I can't with this guy. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? No! Sorry, I get heated whenever he talks about Sayori because he's stupid. Okay, thank God. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her, I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to turn around down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hey, Michał! I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't you haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Ah, I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sally had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of, of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so is it just me and Yuri then? Yep. There's more silence between us. Lyle stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you're doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sarah smiled, shaking her head. That's not good, Michał. Eh? Why can't you... Why can't it just be like it's always been? It's not all my fault. I didn't get so weak and I'll accidentally express my feelings. What the fuck? What kind of thinking is that? What are you saying, Sayuri? If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come over. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. Just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me, already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. Really put me in a trap, Michał. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just saying it for the first time. Saying what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Michał? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had a really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm all late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. Oh, I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's what I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Michał. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you'd have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. It also feels like a bad being swung at back against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Ha 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 ha! You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Michał, that's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears struck down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my help hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. Just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's what I'm going to accept this punishment. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pulled her into a tight embrace. Ah! How? Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Michał. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remained at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Michał. Hi. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd be better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. Sorry. Scary. I don't understand any of my feelings anyhow. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Charlie lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How could how would you like me for how would you like for me to spend it all with you? Um uh, it's what I want. I promise. I I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sally wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for you to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want me to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very fun for me today. You understand, right? Ah, it's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I should be I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Okay, let's take a minute. Because it was damn. Damn, it was hard. It was a very good scene, but it was hard. Like a really powerful scene, in my opinion. And we're back to happy music. I feel like after a good sex, so give me a moment just to bask in the glory of that scene. And I feel like I did a decent job of voicing it. Tell me if otherwise, if I'm wrong. But I got really into the scene, so I feel like did decently. I need to lay down after that. Give me a second. Jesus, that was a scene. Oh, oh. What do you even do with in that situation? I had I talked with people with some kind of depression in the past, but I didn't think it was quite this bad. What, like, what to even say to them? How to help them? I'm just thinking about that now. Do you guys have any experiences? You don't have to tell me if it's hard for you. Don't worry. If I remember my training, we're supposed to invite them to talk, ask them questions about their situation, try to lead them to see that there are options on their own. Yeah, I know a little bit. I didn't do any training, but I kinda know what kind of training goes into for psychologists and psychiatrists. And that's a good start, but I feel like, trying to understand is the first step, I suppose, and trying to help them understand their own feelings better. But that's something that a third party, like a psychologist, stops at. Uh, a friend, after figuring out what's wrong, has to, involve themselves as well. So that's a little bit different. Part of the problem with depression is that it can be very hard to help them. Yeah, like it's really tough. I was put through first crisis first aid training for my work, but it's different being in the real situation. Yeah. Uh, like how to, because now I would be normally worried about my friend, right? How to stop them from doing something stupid in that situation? Like, man, which is very bad, but emotional manipulation could work, saying, listen, maybe you think that you're hurting me uh, by being alive, but if you hurt yourself, you will hurt me a lot more this way. But obviously, that's not a very good way to do it. That's horrible way to do it. But definitely don't leave them alone. There are some bad choice despite the circumstances. I mean, I would say that, you know, people need time alone, and if it's better that he wouldn't stay longer, but she wouldn't stay alone for sure. At least not in the house. I don't know. It's tough. I really try to think what I would do in this situation because I might end up in this situation in the future, and I don't know. I would just say, listen, being friends, sometimes we hurt each other, but you bring a lot more joy to my life than any hurt. And if I stop being friends with you, that will be hurting me even more, and possibly. And it's not like being friends. If I'm friends with other people, I won't be hurting because of them. They will hurt me probably too. But it's about balance. As long as 90% of the time we're having fun, we can have some trouble 10% of the time remaining. And I think that's the best I could do at the like off the top of my head. Okay, let's move on maybe because we've been on this in a while for a while. Oh, bots evolved, guys. Now they write me whispers on Twitch. Let me only write the report and report them. And block. Alright. Let me also, let's stretch a little bit. Ah, oh Jesus, it's already midnight. Okay, I will actually end the stream. I was like, okay, I'm into the story. Let's keep going. But no, I've been streaming for almost 4 hours at midnight, and I should at least finally get some good sleep. So let me set up a raid. Just look who's streaming. Okay. Hmm. Do you want guys art stream or gaming stream? Okay. Okay, I will send you over to Graham. Thank you guys for coming over. I had a lot of fun, especially that last scene, although hard and emotional. It was fun to experience and read it out. Okay. Setting up a raid. And have fun. Bye bye.